Hello traders, welcome to the channel. Today is 17th August. Nifty ends this week at 24,540 and Bank Nifty at 50,515. As we discussed in our previous video on 14th August, both Nifty and Bank Nifty gave a good bounce today and both indices not made a new low. If you not yet watched my previous video, I suggest you to watch that video. It's just a 15 minutes video. You can watch it in your free time. We have discussed a lot of informations and practical way of handling the Elliott wave, and many people have asked me that how you identified this bounce, and I have explained everything in that previous video, which I posted on 14th August. It will be highly helpful in your understanding on Elliott waves. As expected, everything happened today and the market gave a good bounce, both Nifty and Bank Nifty. And this is what I shared on 13th August itself. Okay, when Nifty was trading on 24,110. As we expected, the price exactly reversed and declining. See, I'm talking about this reversal. We expected a 50% retracement as the initial level of resistance, and that came around 24,477, I guess. And exactly the price reversed from that zone, maybe a few 5-6 points difference, and started to decline. And but this entire bounce can be just wave A. I said this entire bounce wave A. See, I have seen in many charts in X that marking it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we clearly informed in our previous video that this cannot be wave 4, because for a wave 3 like this, wave 4 will not have the structure like this. All the waves are interrelated. Okay, by seeing this, my assumption is this cannot be wave 4 and it can be a wave B or a new impulse to start. These are the options, but considering other indices, I primarily mark it as wave B. A wave B can be a three-way move and it could be A, B, C. But I said this entire waves can be only wave A or W, whatever. Why? Because the wave B's usually will come and close this gap, or it can reach 50 to 61%. That's what my thought process on that day. So that's why I said this can be only wave A and B and C, or W, X and Y. If this assumption is correct, price may get support between 24,110 to 24,070, and the exact low made was 24,100. Okay, this is how we identified this support also. And we said, right, if it make a one more low, you should give a primary assumption to 1, 2, 3, right? But the price does not make a new low. And I said in my previous video, if the price does not make a new low here, we should give a primary assumption of moving higher, and the price has been crossed this high. So it cannot be wave 1 and wave 2 now. So what we may expect in the coming week. See, this is the post I shared today. Expected resistance 24,477, 24,472 actual, and expected support 24,110. Actual low made was 2400. And my friends, this is not easy one, because I believe without Elliott wave, we cannot identify this support. Because in the classical technical analysis, we will wait for a breakdown or breakout. But this unusual turnings can be identified with the help of only Elliott waves. So according to me, okay, I am follower of Elliott wave. Now the price needs to cross about 24,475 to reach between 24,620 to 24,680. And I believe this price has been crossed today. And if the price moves upside, we need to watch these two levels, 24,620 to 24,680. But if the price moves above these two levels with a gap up or fast nature, this counts can be changed. I will explain how to change that. But for now, the expectation is it can be A, B and C, and the price rejects there. There's a possible of one more low, and for that the confirmation level is crossing below this 2400. Okay, this is the primary view now. because I come to the Bank Nifty again later. Broader markets, small cap, still I believe this can be wave B. A, B and C. For that, the B should reject between 18,600 to 18,720 or 750 in that range. Small cap 100. Okay. If it is B wave, the price may reject 18,600 to 18,720 if the price moves higher. Okay. We need to watch these two levels as important rejection point for a B wave. And in mid cap 150 also, the same method, it can be A, B and C. For this, we need to watch 21,400 to 21,600. This is mid cap 150, right? So if the price rejects here, there is a possibility of one more low. If the broader markets comes one more low, this become possible. Okay. Now the Nifty and broader market suggesting that there is a possibility of one more low after a mild pullback. This is the assumption now. I hope you are clear. Okay. Now coming to the Bank Nifty. See, in Bank Nifty, see, when the price was trading here, I said that this cannot be wave 4 now because the price is declining from a big ending pattern. See, there will be ending pattern in each wave. I understand. But this kind of ending patterns will come at the end of only wave 5. That's why I said Bank Nifty may come lower. So this cannot be wave 4 now, and it can be a wave 2. See, in daily chart, I marked like this only. I explained this wave counts in one of my previous videos. So this is wave 2. Okay. So wave 2 can reach 50% to 61% usually. And the price already reached 50%. This is the 50%. Okay. See the 50%. Will the price reach 61% or not? That's why I marked the line here, which is 48,850 approximately. Okay. We'll have this line and also one support point here. My doubt is whether the Bank Nifty has completed the correction here and start moving higher or one more low is possible. Say, I will repeat again. Nifty and broader markets suggesting that there is a possible of one more low, that is a C wave down after a small pullback. But Bank Nifty already holding the important support level. Now again the same question, will Bank Nifty pull all other indices or other indices will pull Bank Nifty one more lower? This is the first point. For that we are going to see some levels. See, the count is, this is a complex one. If I mark it as WXY here, I have the option of marking A, B and C here. Okay. So in that C, I can mark 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So these are the counts saying that there is a possibility of correction has been over in the Bank Nifty. But at the same time, even though the 50% has been reached, the second wave commonly can reach between 50 to 61%. We need to watch these two levels. If the price crosses this previous high around 50,800, we need to watch between 50,950 to 51,300. Okay, we need to see whether the price rejects in this zone or not. Only moving above this level, we may think of other options, but for new impulse, the price needs to cross this X point, that is around 52,300. Okay, that has a huge gap, then we can discuss later. For the coming week, the levels we need to watch is between 50,950 to 51,300 if the price crosses this high, approximately 5,800. Suppose if it rejects, it can become a Y wave to reach between 49,200 to 48,800, and this become A, B and C. Okay. These are the assumption now. You got it? So Nifty and broader markets suggesting there's a possibility of one more low, but Bank Nifty holding the 50% important support. We need to see how the price reacts in the coming week. My primary assumption, yes, broader markets, there's a possibility of one more low. The structure seems incomplete. So my primary assumption, the price may get rejected in a B wave. But anyway, we need to see some confirmation point. I'm explaining. So my primary view, there is a possibility of one more low in the markets. For that, the Bank Nifty may take a further complex of rejecting here and coming lower. Let me explain a few things in Nifty. See, yes, we need to see this level, and if it rejects and comes below this B point, the C may confirm and it may reach between 23,550 to 23,480, even 23,350. These are the levels we are already discussing for a few weeks now. Anyway, we will see what the price doing here, and then we may decide. If gap up or crossing above this level, then we need to recount. Okay. How to recount? We are already marking it as ABC, and I said that this entire pattern cannot be the diagonal. Okay, it can be only ABC because this is separate wave and this one is separate wave. Now, how can I count it as a leading diagonal? Simple. I am sharing for educational purpose. First of all, you should mark the waves correctly. Fib number itself, an assisting tool only. Okay, waves are the primary. I'm not even talking about the indicators. Waves are the primary thing. When you find the waves clearly, then only Fibs will work. I mark it as ABC, right? But this entire pattern cannot be a diagonal. And if the price moves higher, how it can become 1, 2, 3? There is no assumption. Then this will become a truncated wave 5, right? A truncated wave 5 and a leading diagonal as A, B, C, D, E. So this is the proper way of counting the waves. If you count the waves properly, then the Fibs will give the precise lows and high points. This is how we need to count this price action. If it is new impulse, this is the counting, or it can be ABC and rejection and C comes lower, right? See, even though I asked you to view the previous video, I just add the 40-second clip from the previous video, which is very important to identify this wave pattern. So I will include that 40-second video now. The initial expectation on Friday and Monday could be a bounce after a one more low, possibly one more low. Okay. If the price goes one more low, definitely think about this wave too. Please understand. If the price goes one more low to 24,070 or 24,000, please give importance to this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. But the price moves directly from this low without making a new low. That is, today's low is 24,100 without making a new low, right? The price bounce certain level. Then give importance to WXY. Okay, as you just saw, we discussed this thing in 14th August, and I said the reasons also. One more low means you should focus on wave 1, 2, 3, and directly moves higher, think about WXY, right, or ABC. In Elliott waves, every level has a reason. See, in our previous week video also, I said in Bank Nifty, we identified this turning point, this one, and we discussed a few points in our previous video and said that this also can be the turning point, and you witnessed it live today. This is how we identified all the turning points. I will add that small clip here, and you can check it out, this action before happening. This is the studying of market itself. See, the objective of waves is to identify the turning points, and my course objective is to identify the turning points of each and every wave. If you remember, we identified this low, this high, and we are expecting certain things here. In Bank Nifty is the perfect example. We identified this low exactly. I have everything posted in YouTube video before happening. You can check. We identified this turning and this turning and this turning, and we're expecting this turning now. As I said in that clip, I have a course, and the course objective is to identify all the turning points of waves. And you know very well that we identified all the turning points even before happening. We discussed a couple of days back, and you are seeing the turning points now. So if you wish to learn the Elliott waves in a most practical way, you can register in my course. I give all the details in the description. As a weekend video, so if you have asked whether the Elliott wave can be applied in commodities, currency pairs, I showed in previous week that Elliott waves can be applied in all the charts, and today I will show how I entered at the turning point of in a silver ETF. Okay, I will show the example in that also. So this is Barbecue Nation. When it was trading around 581, price in corrective structure, the price seems to be in final fifth for a reasonable pullback, because we don't know whether it is going to be a pullback or new impulse. So assumptions: if ending diagonal, price may get support between 545 to 535. If normal fifth, it may take price to 470 to 450. There are two things here. I'm expecting two options because the price not yet take a full shape. So if it is an ending diagonal, this is the possible low, and if it's normal impulse in fifth, this is the 470 to 450 is the support point. What happened next? This is the chart which I analyzed on 4th March. Okay, because if it is ending diagonal, it may take A, B, C, D, E, slows down. But if it is normal, it will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the lines marked between 470 to 450. See, the price exactly turned between 470 to 450. I think the low made was 460. Even the center point of these two lines, 460 is the low, and the price is now trading around 638. See, imagine in a normal technical analysis where they will buy after a breakout. But in a Elliott wave, we will give an entry at the turning point itself. What is the benefit? We have a low risk, and the reward is high because we are entering at the turning point itself. Okay, there are certain conditions we need to watch before giving entry. So we are giving the entry at the turning points. Okay, the best risk reward comes at the turning point of each and every wave. That depends on your holding period. Okay, that is different. You may hold for a few months, you may hold for a few days. So based on that, you need to change the time frame, but each and every time frame, the Elliott wave works like this. That is the potential and beauty of Elliott waves. It may be again ABC, but the reward will be much, much better. And the next one, this is Silver Bees. My initial entry was 77.35 on 8th August. Okay, on 8th August, I think 77.20 or 25 is the low point, and I gave entry at 77.35. Okay, if the price moves higher, I will add more. If it comes lower, based on the nature, I will decide. So whatever be the chart, commodity, equity, currency, whatever be the chart, you can identify the turning points with the help of waves. Okay, this is one more example for it. I hope you like this video. The levels I shared here only for the purpose of learning the Elliott waves, and it should not be treated as any sort of recommendations. If you like my work, subscribe the channel, share it with your friends, fellow traders, and whoever interested in the Elliott waves. They can also understand the waves in a most practical way. And if you are interested to learn the Elliott waves, you can register my course. All the details in the description. I have 350 plus charts to explain the wave theory in 100% practical way. I have shared a lot of charts in the course part itself, and not only that, I'm adding more charts to the learners every month. So if you wish, you can register right now. All the details in the description. So thank you. Thank you so much. Trade safe. Happy weekend. Take care.